All right, so here she is, Pate Estaca, Jessica Andrade. It was pretty amazing to see her put a capstone on this UFC career and beat Rose Namajunas to win the title at UFC 237. She's a real problem here at 115 pounds.
She's a real problem, John, and she became a problem when she went down to 115. You saw immediately that the power and the cardio and the pressure and the ability to hurt people in a division where most fighters aren't knocking them out with one punch was possessed by Jessica Andrade. And being in Rio and watching her win that title, you truly felt the enormity of the moment as Andrade got her hand raised and the belt wrapped around her waist.
Yeah, she won 4 fights in the UFC at 135 pounds before moving down. No woman in UFC history has won as many fights as Jessica Andrade. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessica Estaca Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, so round 1 is underway. It's going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out. She wanted to test herself against one of the best strikers in this division, but that would not appear to be the path of least resistance.
She believes that her full mixed martial arts game is what's going to allow her to win this fight. It's a close fight, though, because she's never seen anyone with the striking ability of her opponent.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Oh!
There's no give on that leg kick. Straight punch lands.
Try to establish that jab. Well, you saw us reference that reach advantage off the top, and she certainly made good use of it there in landing that punch.
Real quick leg kick.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties, and that's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Man, her head is just getting snapped back like a turtle. Beautiful combination once again, and she just hasn't been able to adjust.
Striking defense should not be employed by getting punched in the face. She has to move her head, keep her hands up to avoid taking all these clean shots.
Andrade gets in the clinch yet again. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Andrade gets in the clinch yet again. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar, Todd, reach back inside and try to find space.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, that right hand is on point. Well, she landed a flush knee right there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one. Trying to kick the leg out. Andrade gets in the clinch.
Nice takedown, and that takedown was because she had to get that takedown.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting in elbows. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
5 minutes in the books. All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
All right, so here we go with round 2. We'll see if these fighters get after it. You saw at the beginning of round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round 2 if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. That strike blocked by Andrade.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, pinpoint execution on that straight punch. She's got a reach advantage, and it's pretty obvious in that sequence there.
Big shot land. Oh, big head kick.
All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still DC unable to string any solid combinations together.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out.
Fire right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed.
Back and forth we go.
Davis is her pass.
Oh, huge right hand.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Oh. Fantastic fight by both of these women. High-level striking, great cardio, great fight.
Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
And they separate. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, she caught the kick here, now counters with a takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Going for an arm bar now.
Gotta be careful, arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Jessica Andrade.
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.